you guys hear that?
What?
I swear I just heard something.
What did you hear?
I think someone just hit play.
Turn my headphones on.
What?
Hopefully that works out just fine.
Fine.
Let's get the boring shit out of the way. Welcome to another great episode of Kev's Never Seen It, the podcast where Kev hasn't seen a fucking thing, and me and Jared look to fix that situation in life.
Well, unless, of course, he has seen it, in which case he
and
has.
then he shares it with us, and then that becomes a whole different subject. Welcome to another great episode of Kev's Seen It.
Yes,
Kev, would you like to take over for a minute?
Yes. This is Kev's Seen It, everybody. And I've seen the fucking movie. And they have not. So you know what that means.
You've seen 3.
You know what that means. They're probably
I
going
just
to rip
missed,
it.
like...
But...
Oh, well, that's not true. That's not true.
Outside of...
Frida was...
Outside of Frida.
Well, I mean, what was... And Bad Boys... All right, you know what? Did I miss my chance to say my name? Or did I...
So, anyways, this is Kevin.
Oh, hi, I'm Jared, y'all. What's up? How y'all doing? You look good today.
And this is Mikey. This is weird.
My bad. I fucked up the flow.
Well, no, the thing is, do we just let Kevin run the show?
I think that you need to keep us on a leash, but for the most part, it's Kevin's movie, so he gets, most of the...
I'm fine. I mean,
Airtime, I guess?
I'm cool.
Which is fine. So,
I'm just here to listen to hear about how you guys felt about this experience and how this.
Well, also,
this
there's a whole like thing. Like there's a structure, and I don't know if like either of us are really good at it yet. Mikey's the only one that really knows the structure.
Apparently, because Mikey's the only one who writes everything down and actually follows the fucking piece of paper that sits right in front of him.
I actually look, Kev, between you and me, Mikey, close your ears. I let him sort of think that he's got it like all the way down. It's just
think that I got it.
I know the structure. Structure was my idea.
Who established this entire thing? Who was the one who said, "Hey, you guys want to do a podcast with me?" Yeah.
Hey.
That was this
so
guy.
we are watching.
Enough to put their fucking
what?
someone else's
we
name
into
this fucking title of this show.
I meant with the structure.
No. First, we start off with what the fuck we're drinking. If you're gonna do it, if you're gonna take over, at least do it in the fucking right way.
That's all I was saying. I was like, Mikey knows the structure.
You jump to whatever part you want.
That's what I'm saying.
And Mikey would be like, nah, nigga.
Bring you back. Keep us on a leash. That's what I was saying.
True, because you got to stay where we're supposed to be at.
Wait, everybody. Wait. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me
deal with
explain.
you.
Listen. Linda, listen.
Who the fuck is Linda?
Oh my god, that's a movie quote.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Mikey, what are you drinking?
Good job, Kev.
I'm on another week of just coffee. I'm not drinking anything else.
Nice.
So another cup of black Dunkin's. It's keeping me up. It's keeping me going. I've been busy all day and just need to keep my eyes open for a bit longer.
All right. Well, how you been? Anything new?
Not really, man. It's mostly just work. Working on my side projects, with the Game Boys and all that stuff, making sure that gets done, and just spending time with the kids.
That's what's up.
Good shit.
The same old, just different week.
Same soup, just reheated.
Different stress levels, whether it's a little bit higher or a little bit lower. That's about it. How about you guys?
All right, Jared, what you drinking? How you feeling?
I'm feeling, I'm gonna say dehydrated. Like, I drank a lot last night. But, tonight I'm drinking I still had a little bit of that, writer's tears. And I had that cold brew, so I made myself a nice... this is my first time really making a drink, because I bartended last week, and I got back into, the feeling of it. And, so I made myself a cold brew Manhattan, because I got this cold brew coffee, and it's like this caramel, it's a salted caramel coffee, and then the writer's tears has, caramel note in it, and then I put some Bolivar bitters in there, and, It's fucking.
You
right
are going super fancy.
I'm about to say,
I wanted to treat myself.
This sounds kind of nice.
It's I know how to treat myself good. I just don't because I don't give a fuck about myself. But tonight it was different.
Lovely.
Okay.
Especially because last night was just full of shots. Well, it was more so like I said, I drank a fuckload last night, and I knew that I needed to drink something to stop the hangover. And so I made myself one of these earlier, just because I was like, I get some coffee in me, get some, get a little bit of, whatever. And I made one, and I was like, this is fucking dope. And so I had one earlier, and then I did my shit throughout the day. I went to the gym and shit. And then I came back, and right before I sat down, I made myself one more. And it is fucking good.
Fair enough.
Nice. What about you, Kev?
I'm back to the old predictable. If you guys take a look in the chat, the picture I just sent, I did an accidental pour, so I don't think I will. Oh, I don't think I'll be out before the end of the show.
Oh no!
An accidental pour?
Yeah, it's like a.
Oh shit!
I see it.
Oh my god, that's a triple shot.
Nah,
this was ice cubes in there.
That was a legit half a glass on accident. So.
Nah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I poured way heavier than that.
Well, I mean, yeah.
This shit through.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
you'll be fine.
But we're bad. We're good at it. I should say.
So
you mean we're alcoholics?
I didn't want to say that, but yes.
I'll say it. I'm a fucking alcoholic.
I love booze. Yes. I love booze.
That's why I'm taking a break, because it ain't working right now.
Oh man, I know exactly how you feel, and good for you.
Yeah.
Oh man. But all right. So now that the bullshit's out the way, Kevin, introduce the shitty ass movie.
Yeah. What are we watching tonight, Kev?
Well, one, fuck both of you. Two, the movie that you guys have not seen, which I forced upon you, you're welcome, was Focus.
Thank you. Focus on the bullshit.
I see.
So I haven't even started talking shit about this movie. So you need to.
I'm feeling the vibes, though. Okay? I'm feeling the vibes from the pre-chat.
I'm actually
where you guys got started a little early. That's where I'm getting those vibes from.
Well, I mean, to be fair to the listeners, I was a little late. We normally start recording at 7:30. It's 7. We started 7.
Oh, they will know because I actually made a song about it before this. You guys will hear it when Mikey has it rendered.
Oh shit! What?
You and your secret recordings.
You put more work into. You put more work into the shade.
It's so fun.
But yeah. What's it about, Kevin? What's this movie about?
Focus.
What? you what? You serious?
It's about focus.
No, this. Come on, man.
And honestly, there's so many things.
It's about con man.
You know what? Before, it's about a con man and his hot
family.
Con. I'll get into it.
It's like Ocean's 11 if there was 30 of them.
Yeah, Ocean's 30.
And then one of them said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to take a break. Let me see what I can do in a couple years. Bullshit.
25 million. Anyway. But, all right, so I'm going to let Mikey go first.
What's up?
What'd you think?
So, this movie seemed like it took so long to get to the point. It dragged and dragged and dragged. I understand that he was taking on an apprentice or whatever the hell you want to call this girl. But it just seemed like it took so long to get to the point. And when it finally got to a good starting point, they pulled back everything. Mm-hmm. Because you went from this nice, massive idea of a group of con personnel. 30 people working together, getting the job done. And I loved that. And then it just turned into this dumbass love story that I didn't want or need. It fell apart so quickly that it aggravated me. And I tried to watch this all day. even like in little pieces, and it was just aggravating assault on my eyes and ears. So I'm not going to say that this movie was terrible. I'm not going to go ahead and say that this is the worst movie I've ever seen. Jared, it's your turn.
I honestly, and this might surprise Kevin. I really, well, maybe it won't. The movie concept was so cool. I think con shit is so much fun. Like, I like crime movies in general, whether it's like, bootleggers or, the mafia. Like, I rewatched the Godfather trilogy this past week because, after watching this movie the first time, I was like, I need some real crime movie in my life. And, so I rewatched the Godfather trilogy, but I love the concept of this movie. But unfortunately, everything fizzles out. And what's worse, and I need to say this simply because of, everyone, have you heard about the flack that Will Smith has been getting because of Jada Pinkett basically saying, I've been fucking around on you for years now, or something like that?
No.
Oh, well, basically, there's a meme now of Will Smith looking like he's about to cry because he's having a conversation with his wife at, like, I think it was during her podcast or whatever. And she basically is just like, I've had sex with other people.
No, it came out on social media first that she had an quote-unquote, as she called it, entanglement with August Alsina.
Yeah.
Which is one of her son's friends, which makes it worse, because if it was a male, they'd be like, oh, you're a predator. Even though they're old enough to consent. Yeah. Like, anyways, whatever.
But still,
go ahead,
if they're
sorry.
20 years younger than you, you're a fucking predator.
Like if a guy did it, it would be looked at different. Just saying.
And it's been sort of turned into this whole thing where it's just like, there are toxic people that's just like, you get it, girl, fuck him, you gotta do what you gotta do. And then there's like the rest of us who are just like, no, that's fucked up. She's fucked up and Will Smith was wronged. Like, I don't have a problem with Will Smith. I love
an open relationship.
It's kind of, no, I don't have a problem with Will Smith as a person.
Oh.
I don't like a lot of his movies because he plays the same fucking guy. It's just like this super cool, super smooth dude. Like, I like it when you have flawed Will Smith, like 7 Pounds, Concussion. I Am Legend is my favorite movie by him. I, Robot is one of my all-time favorite movies. I love Will Smith. I've always loved Will Smith. But one of the problems is he's a fucking egotistical maniac of his own right. Like, I'm not going to say he's a bad person, but he's not wholesome. Like, he is very narcissistic, and it really comes off in this movie. Like, I got, the whole time I'm watching it, I'm getting these vibes of, like, Suicide Squad.
I think it's
because that was another movie that they were both in together. And also, it's also done by Warner Brothers. Like, it's just, and when we get into the cast, I'll go into that a little bit more. But yeah, overall, great movie. I'm sorry, Will Smith, but you fucked it up.
Oh.
This movie was good before you were in it.
Well, based off of that, what do you think the title should have been, Jared?
I had two, actually. I actually thought about it because I had time and I wanted it to be good.
I bet you did,
and,
Mr.
I was
Extra 10 minutes. I'm sorry.
I was going to... Well, no, that's not what I do with it. I watched this movie earlier this week to get it out the way, not an hour before the show like you. But I would either call it Hitch 2 or Will Smith Movie 5.
Okay.
It's literally like it's so nondescript and
moving on to Mikey.
Yeah.
What the fuck would you call it, Mikey?
No thank you.
Oh, that's a good title.
Yeah, just no thank you.
Both of you are fucking trash.
What are you talking about?
Dude, we all just have different tastes, and this just falls outside of
my palate. Why did you like it, Kev?
So if I don't like the movie, I can't come up with an alternate title?
Yeah,
no, you can.
You can. Please, by all means.
All right.
What's your title?
I thought No Thank You was the title. I thought that's what he wanted to call it.
No, that was me.
Yeah, I know, but I think he thought that you weren't going to say anything.
Yeah. No, that was the title.
Yeah, that was his way of doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, Kevin, tell me, what brought you to this movie? Like, when was the first time you saw it?
I just saw it when it came out.
So
That was
5 years ago?
Yeah.
2015, right? All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, why? What did you see it in theaters?
Did you?
No,
Yeah,
I did
that was my
not
next
see it in
question.
theaters. I believed I
Thank God.
downloaded it.
But you loved it then, right?
I did like it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Why?
I like,
Like,
I,
look,
I like
look,
the
just because
concept of the
just 'cause
movie.
they're ripping
I
into-
like Will Smith.
Yeah.
I think the acting was good in it. They threw in some comedy. Like, it was great. Give you a little bit of everything.
There were some really good parts. Like, that's the thing. Like, this movie's not going to score low for me when we get there. Like, it's just that there were certain things that just, I'm sick of the tropes, essentially.
Well,
it's
like I said, this movie started off strong.
it's
Like
just
it was
like, yeah,
heading in the right direction, and
it
then
had a
just
completely
dropped
different
off.
plot. And then like 3 years later, everything is completely different. Like, it was just weird.
Exactly, it was a
weird movie.
completely different movie at that point.
If it would have been like, yeah, Will Smith, Margot Robbie, we're part of this fucking con man empire, and we just go through these fucking events and just like, the reason, like, when he like, we'll get into it. Like, honestly, like, this movie was, I have mixed feelings about this movie.
All right.
I didn't hate it. Like, I know in the pre-chat I was talking about how fucking shitty this movie was. I did not hate this movie.
Well, then, to close this segment of What Would You Name It? I will leave it. I didn't think of anything until I heard Jared describing how he liked I didn't think of anything until Jared was discussing how he felt about the movie. I'm not going to say he liked it or disliked it. And you kept saying the con artist or the con and con family. So we're going to call it Concept.
Ooh.
Concept?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
I
Conception.
don't mind that.
Or you can call it...
No, you ruined it. What's
sorry.
wrong with you?
Concentrate.
Oh, I get it. Play on focus. Concentrate. Oh, that's so beautiful. Not corny at all.
Oh, man.
Let's go over the cast real
No,
quick.
he wins. He wins.
Eat a dick.
That's so much better than Focus.
It
Gives
is.
away the movie.
I will say that. God. Anyway, we got Will Smith, Margot Robbie, Adrian Martinez, Gerald McRaney, Rodrigo Santoro, B.D. Wong. Like, literally, that's what it says. Letter B, letter D, Wong. Brendan Brown, Robert Taylor, Doten Bonin, Griff First, Stephanie Hunro, or Honor, I don't know how to say that. David Stanford, Dominic Famusa, Steve Kim, Don Yeso, Juan Minujin,
Jesus.
Jano Seaton, yeah, shut up. Melania Lenore, Petro Guillen, dude, you cannot see what I'm seeing. Justina Bustos, Paula Braska, Antonella Maki, Aaron J. Rome, Armando Leduc, and a bunch of
Sounded
other
like
people.
fucking Goofy
Have you ever
laughing.
Have you ever...
What?
The duck. Just sounded like Goofy laughing.
Like, it's the way that they're spelled, man. I can't do this.
Have you left the country before?
Yeah,
How do you do in
But
other
do-
countries?
I do perfectly fine. It's just when I'm reading this goofy shit in front of me and I'm trying to read it in English rather than the language it's actually written in, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at.
Oh, but
Like,
the
The pronunciation when I'm there, it's perfectly fine, but when I'm trying to read it in English, it's not going very well.
I love it. Keep it up. But while we're on the topic of the cast, let me go down the laundry list of people that were supposed to be in this movie, and they all turned it down. It's not really a laundry list, but it's a lot of people. So Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone were first supposed to be in it.
Oh, I would have loved that.
No, I would have hated it. It's just, God.
I would have
'Cause
liked
Ryan-
Emma Stone. Emma
Ryan,
Stone would have been
I
nice.
love Emma Stone, but like honestly, really, Emma Stone and Margot Robbie are like interchangeable, big blue-eyed blonde women. Like they're like interchangeable, so it's like the same thing. Ryan Gosling is also another person who can only play a certain amount of roles. Like he would have just been super smooth Ryan Gosling, and not like And I guess a con man should be smooth, so I have mixed feelings. But anyway, they dropped out. Will Smith jumped on. Oh, no, they dropped out. Then Kristen Stewart was approached. And after Ryan Gosling dropped out, Will Smith came on. Kristen Stewart dropped out because of the age difference between the two of them. But Margot Robbie and Will Smith have the same exact age difference. Brad Pitt was approached. Ben Affleck was approached. Like, a lot of people were given the opportunity to be in this movie. And they were just like, no. A lot of the times it was scheduled over scheduling conflicts, which basically means...
Conflicts! Sorry.
You're on fire.
Jesus.
But
I'm waiting for the next con joke.
I'm gonna start.
Are you confused, Mikey?
Oh my god.
That's the best thing to come from this movie. It's gonna be just riddled with con puns. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
So
I'm cutting myself off. I'm done.
Yeah, I noticed.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh, good one.
Power through.
Good one, Kev.
Who else turned this piece of shit down?
Oh, I think that was it. Like the list goes on, but like that was.
Oh, so it continues.
Oh my god, get the fuck out of here with that. You're done. Go over the revenue. Jesus Christ. Talk about money.
I'm crying.
All right.
Oh god.
Let's talk about these contributions.
Jared, you need to stop fueling this fire. Calm yourself down.
I'm trying to stop. I'm listening. I'm gonna mute myself for a second. Hold on.
Shit. I had a tear just drop. God damn. All right. Budget. $50 million. That's pretty hefty.
So two times as much as Will Smith would have gotten at the end of the movie.
That's the thing. I thought he would have at least got about 30 or 35 probably out of that.
That is... I was hoping that it'd be like some little thing. It's like, $25 million. Just as much as this movie would cost to be made. But no, apparently not. I'm sure a lot of that was because of where they filmed.
Yeah.
It was filmed in South America. I imagine it's probably cheaper out there. Anyway, go on.
Go on, Kev.
All right, so domestic, $53,862,963.
Made their money back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
International, $104,900,000. Worldwide
God
total
damn.
of $158,762,963.
Just
It
because...
has to be because of him.
Huh?
No, it's because of both of them.
Most
Margot
of
Robbie...
them or
No,
two of them?
like both of them together, I would say, because this movie came out, I think right after Suicide Squad. Either right before or right after. They came out around the same time, I thought, right?
I'm not
No, I don't
sure.
remember.
I thought Suicide Squad came out around 2016 or 2017.
2016.
So this movie came out first, and then the next movie came out. But, so, it has nothing to do with that, but I think also, let me check one thing. Wolf of Wall Street came out in 2013. That's where you see Margot Robbie's tits.
Yeah.
You see her whole fucking body. And so after that, she was able to, get... I don't think she's had to show her body since.
I mean, I just saw her nipples just now.
That's that was a treat.
Yeah, about 22 minutes in.
Wait, really? You see a nipple?
Yeah.
What? I missed that.
Yeah.
Oh, I
They're
see.
there. They're-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, still counts.
Okay. Still counts.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
What else you got for revenue, Kev?
So, do you guys give a damn where
Yes.
some of these made some money at?
Yeah.
So, I thought
Yeah,
it was
of course.
interesting. It looks like second highest is actually Russia. They did a gross of $10 million.
Holy shit! Russia gets movies?
Actually, they. Just kidding. I take it back.
What?
They were second to the UK. UK did 10.9. UK did 10.9. Russia did 10.2.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. Mexico did 8. 8.4 coming in at third high.
Mexico?
Yeah.
That's so crazy. I can't, like, it's weird. I know it's weird for me, but I cannot imagine a movie theater in another country.
I've seen them.
I can't, like, what do you do? Like, is it dubbed in
go to
their
movies.
language? Like, is it in English?
Sometimes they're still in English and they just put the subtitles.
Good.
It depends on the film and how much money they put into it as well.
Okay.
Just like you have films that come out from other countries and they come here and they're dubbed in our language kind of thing.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. You don't really get a lot of European movies in America in a regular theater.
Well, you also get, like, Japanese imported films as well.
But, like, when was the last time
Or
you saw
French.
a Japanese imported film at, like, Cinemark or AMC?
Last year.
What movie was it?
Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, okay, that counts. That counts.
It does count because it was in a fucking movie theater. And
No. I
I
wasn't saying that sarcastically. I mean, that does fucking count.
That was kind of hard to read over that.
I know. I'm bad at that.
Oh, that counts.
No,
yeah, it
like,
fucking counts.
I remember when because you hit me up. You were just like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm working." You were just like, "Damn, got 2 tickets to Dragon Ball Super." I was like, "Fuck!"
Yeah, that's a fail on you, sir.
Fucked up. I didn't even make a lot of money that night.
That sucks. Favorite scene, guys?
Let it rip, Jared.
You go first, Mikey.
Ooh, wild card.
Oh, wait, you want me to go first?
No, Mikey. Take it off.
Sure. So my favorite scene actually goes to 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 27 seconds.
Wait, is this
taking a page out of my book? No, you didn't take a page out of my book. All right, touche.
All right,
oh, God. So good, right?
This is one of my favorite scenes, just
this
because
it
went through the whole process of this guy getting set up and ready to go.
Yeah.
This is one of the scenes that actually really caught me off guard.
This scene was awesome.
I remember seeing him with somebody else, and then it turned into something completely different, and I loved that. So, yeah, this is going to be mine, where he is set up, he's got the mouth guard, the neck brace, the helmet. Dude, I'd have never thought of any of this stuff to go bash into a car.
And, that was the thing, the whole time, I'm just like, what the fuck is this dude doing? And, and it also goes into that whole thing where it's just like, you're burnt, leave now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And he stayed. And this dude went, he bought the stuff, got some food, got a beer, hanging out. And then then he's just like, oh, well, time to go. And he just fucking goes. If he would have
this guy didn't even have a line in the movie.
He doesn't say a fucking word.
I love this guy.
He's a fucking perfect hitman. He reminded me of Richard Kuklinski. He's called the Iceman. And he was this hitman dude. And just the amount of foresight. The mouth guard, the helmet, neck, so good. I'm about to try this on someone.
So awesome. I loved that.
All right.
How about you, Jared?
Really, it's weird, but it starts... Well, it's kind of hard to call it, but it sort of... The part that really made it my favorite scene was 45 minutes. It's right after the football scene. The whole time I'm just watching, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And I had to go back and look at the part where the dude's just like, hey, promise me, no gambling, da-da-da-da-da. And I was just like, did he plan that? Did he plan for her to be there so she could hear about his gambling, quote unquote, problem?
Exactly.
And that whole thing, the whole time, because it was right as soon as I saw the fat dude, I was just like, yo, what the fuck? It was that was so awesome. It was so awesome. Yeah. I was just like, that is the coolest fucking shit. And I love that Asian dude too. I can't remember his name, but he was, I remember him because he was the, scientist in Jurassic Park.
That's the same guy?
It's the same dude.
Holy shit.
Like doing the 55.
He did such a good job.
Yeah, he was fucking great. Like, but that's also kind of correlates into my least favorite scene because right after he explains the super elaborate con, that movie ends. And this whole different movie starts. And I'm like, yo, what the you could have been like, yeah, I wanted to see if you could handle this because we're going to fucking scam the president or some shit like that. Like, it was so good. Like, if he could have kept this whole mastermind, unemotional thing up and just had Margot Robbie, like, be his, like, you know, his sort of, his queen or whatever, so cool. It could have been such a cool movie, but they turned it into a stupid love story for some reason. And that's also the part, Sympathy for the Devil by the Rolling Stones. When it's like, woo, woo, woo. I was like listening. I'm like, why the fuck is this song playing? This doesn't go with the mood. It doesn't go, like, it's not ambiance music. I thought it was just like, I didn't know it was playing in the room. I thought that was just a song that was supposed to be playing over top of this whole, like, you know, it's like, they have this thing called, exogenic and intergenic. I can't remember, but it's basically music that is heard in the movie and by the listener or by the viewer, and then music that is just heard by the viewer.
Oh, okay.
Like when Darth Vader walks into a room, he doesn't hear the Darth Vader theme song. I was
what?
But
it's like,
no, he doesn't hear it.
No, he definitely he definitely hears that in his head.
No,
we're hearing
it's just
a bad motherfucker.
All he hears, Darth Vader hears nothing but silence and his heavy footsteps and the smell of fear around him. That's all.
You know damn well he is humming that shit in his head.
Bitch, I'm the shit. Better play
motherfucker. Yes, I am.
But no, like so. You're gonna go through the whole thing?
No, I'm good.
All right, never mind. But yeah, so I was like, when it came out that he put that song in there for this guy, I was like, so elaborate, so well thought out, so cool. Like, this was the moment where I was just like, yo, this movie might be fucking legit good. And then it doesn't. But yeah, that would be my favorite scene. The whole football thing. That was awesome.
So
that was awesome acting by Will Smith.
34 minutes through 48 minutes, if I had to guess.
34. I would say 33 minutes and 30 seconds, because that's when the dude sits down next to him. And all the way up to 45 minutes. All the way up to
48.
48 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. You got to see the whole concept. So, like, I literally had that whole entire scene as one of my favorites, but since you picked it, I'll rock with another one.
Okay. Great minds.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm literally going back to the scene. Oh. So, this is actually kind of fucked up. So, it's actually at 3:54. It's right when
3 minutes and 54 seconds?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like right when they're up in the room, she's getting on top of him, and shit's about to pop off, and then the dude busts in the room, right?
Oh, yeah.
And the reason why I think this is one of my favorite scenes, one, it was
so good.
how he like reads them and doesn't
immediately
really give a fuck. Yeah. And
I thought that was really, like, he's like looking at him, and he like squints a little bit. Shoot me.
Yeah.
This is just like, because I thought he was gonna.
I'm honestly drawing a blank.
Yo, when he said I'm drawing a blank, I thought that was a play on, like, I see that you have blanks in this fucking gun.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as he said that, I was just like, oh, he's read him. So good.
Funny.
And then I love the fact that, like, later on when they're in the hotel, you see him do this scam right.
Oh yeah.
And the dude's running down the hall with his pants off. Like, yeah, fucking great.
Yeah.
So good. This could have been so good.
But the other thing that I thought was funny about it, like, if you go back to, like, just their, like, intimate scene right before he busts in, this is why Jada cheated. Jada don't get them type of roles no more.
Well,
he gets these type of roles all the time, so he gets to have his little entanglements every now and again.
Well, I don't think that he fucked these women.
I don't know. I feel like these. Well,
I mean, look.
These two
man,
specifically,
with actors,
I feel like they have they got. I don't know. It comes off as more than acting on this one. Maybe they sold it well.
Actors and actresses actors and actresses, as much as the on-screen chemistry looks good, they usually don't fuck. But that's also, like, because these actors are really big. And you gotta worry about fucking paparazzi and lawyers and shit like that. That's the main reason. But I'm sure that if they ever got a quiet moment, yeah, he stuck it in.
Yeah, definitely.
But this is also, like, the same thing because, like, I think she's, like, he is, like, 20 years on her.
Does he really?
Yeah, I think he's close to 60 years old, my friend.
There's no way.
God, no way.
Look, I'm about to look it up right now. But anyway.
While you're doing that, let's go over awards real quick.
He's 52.
51.
Oh, no, 51. 51.
Net worth of 250.
Huh.
God damn, nigga. All right.
Well, how old is fucking... All right, hold on. Margot Robbie is 30.
Yeah, that's a big
Her birthday
Because she was that young.
I told you, 20 years.
So wait, she was 25 when this came out?
Yes.
Good lord. She looks great.
Yeah, really. Like, I honestly thought she was older, but that's just because she has, like, that mature sexiness to her.
She hasn't changed, and that makes sense to me now. Seeing her now and then, she looks exactly the same, and it makes sense as to why.
Mm-hmm.
That's about the same. The age gap. Sorry, I was curious, so I looked up Jada's age and then August Alsina's age. 21-year difference. So,
yeah, like some young.
So.
All right, guys.
Wild
awards.
Okay.
I don't know how to do this one honestly.
Oh, because it got none?
It won too many.
So, out of 3 nominations. Yeah, just take a wild guess.
0. I'm going to say 0.
1.
I'm going to play it safe.
1.
You say 1, Kevin?
Yep.
All right, so out of 3, they received 0.
Fuck yeah.
Damn shame.
Yeah.
But I
they
mean,
were all
like,
nominees.
This movie,
one of them
this movie
was
is not
best TNA of the year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Best tits and ass in all of 2015?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow.
Oh wait, that was for the Golden Schmoes Awards.
Oh, well, I mean, still.
And then for the MTV Movie and TV Awards, it was Best Kiss.
Wow.
But they still only got the nomination on that one as well.
Stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, this movie is not an art piece.
No, absolutely.
Like,
not.
it's like I don't think this movie was made to get awards. It wasn't made to get awards. It was made to make money, and they did.
They did. They did.
It was a con. They conned all of us by making us watch this stupid movie.
Yeah. So then that leads us right into most hated scene. I went first, so how about you, Kev? You got it most hated?
Nope. I like this movie.
There was nothing that it bothered you about this movie at all. Okay.
No.
How about you, Jared?
I almost said none because like this whole movie was sort of like it plateaus really quickly. But in terms of just like scene that I didn't like, but that actually comes around and makes this scene really awesome, is hour 14 minutes and 20 seconds. This would be my most hated scene because I hated this dude, like the spoiler, the guy who ends up being his dad. Like I hated him from the beginning. And just hearing him talk all this much was so fucking... It made my fucking skin crawl. And also, I'm like... 1 minute, Will Smith is just, like, out of bed. And the next minute, he's all greased up. Like, what the fuck is happening? Just like, what? Like, it was just like... There was no reason. There was no reason for this scene. This whole scene was stupid. Like, it was just...
Yeah.
An old man walking around your place. I'd be like, the first thing I'd say is like, yo, what the fuck are you doing in my home?
Yeah, what's in the box? Did they ever explain what's in the box?
They never. It's Brad Pitt's head, his wife's head. That's what's in the box.
Cute.
No. Do you
But
not
look, so if you look
understand what he's doing? He's making sure he's not fucking up and that he's focused on the job.
I'm not saying that the scene did not have importance. I'm just saying I didn't like it.
All right, fair enough.
Like that whole thing is just like the whole thing where he's just like, oh, you know what the problem is? You in front of your TV screens, and you know, like if you want to tell someone to, oh, sarcasm, another part of your generation, and like this actually gives it a little bit more like back, like it's way more back and forth because now it doesn't just seem like a dude being a dick. It's literally a father being an asshole to his son, and like. It also, like, that whole thing, like, it just, yeah, everything he said, this dude, like, it's not the actor's fault, the dad, he did fucking fantastic at making me hate him. Almost too good a job. But yeah, that would be my least favorite scene, if I had to pick.
I just want to know what's in the box. Like, that's all I want. I just want to know what the fuck was in the box.
Listening device.
So if I had to pick a scene, it's actually, I don't have a most hated scene. I had a hated segment, and that was the split between one movie and the other.
The 45-minute mark.
The one thing that keeps standing out to me, and I'm not sure why, is the selection that they made for Will Smith's hair.
Why?
I don't like it.
You don't like his haircut?
Like it. No, I don't.
I thought the shit was
something
fresh.
about it. It's like they pushed his hairline forward. Or something. Something just doesn't look right about it.
He's 50 years old.
Hairline's
going back.
It just doesn't match his face to me. So it kept bothering me throughout the whole film.
I thought it looked fresh as shit. I will say that. Like, and I was thinking, like, you know, despite all the shit that I will ever say about Will Smith, whenever he's playing, like, cool Will Smith, he dresses so fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, he's fresh death. I don't, like, he is the Fresh Prince still and will always be, but.
I would love to see a comeback album on that one.
Oh! The Fresh King returns. Return of the Prince.
Yeah, no. Favorite actor or favorite character?
I'm going first. Fat dude.
Please. Fat dude, Adrian
Fat dude,
Martinez.
so fucking funny. So funny. Everything he said made me fucking die laughing. Like when they're flirting in the ambulance after he like has that fake heart attack. It's just like, and he's just like, can we do oral? Can we start with oral?
Sorry,
or like when,
I'm right here.
When he meets her, well, even better, like when he meets her in whatever, South America or whatever the fuck. Buenos Aires. And, like, yeah, he goes up and he's just like, I know you're a lesbian. Every other word that you say smells like pussy. I'm just like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
He was so fucking, like, he was the most out of place, ugly, like, just super fat. Everyone is beautiful but him, and he's like the funniest fucking thing. He was my favorite character. I loved his drip. Like, it was.
You must awesome. Throw a mean really one. I'm gonna really miss sucking his dick. He was hilarious. I gotta give him his credit.
He was good.
He did have good lines. I did.
Like, that's my wife. That's my dick. Oops, sorry.
Like, and like when he does, like, all right, perfect example, like an hour, 7 minutes and 48 seconds.
Yes,
that's like he's talking about the lesbian thing, and he does the tongue thing. Like,
oh yeah.
I feel as though all of this was like straight up. I don't know, but I really hope it's ad-libbed and he's just being funny. Because there was another comedian that was approached for this role, and I didn't get his name. He was like a smaller time comedian, and he turned it down because like the character's description was Fat Farhad. His name is Farhad or whatever his name, but like it was like he was just like, yeah, we want you to play like the fat funny guy, and this dude was like, no, and this guy was like, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm gonna be good at it. It's gonna be fucking awesome. So yeah, he was my favorite.
Nice. Kev, you want to go next?
Nikki. Will Smith, all day.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Eat a bag of dicks.
My God. Was he your favorite character in Bad Boys 3 too?
I don't know.
I'm about to go back and listen, because if it is,
probably
you're getting fanboy status.
Hey.
What about you, Mikey?
All right. So my favorite character, like I mentioned him before, is actually going to be Doton Bennett. He played as Gordon. He's the guy that was in the car with the mouth guard, the neck brace, and the helmet.
No words.
He didn't have to have one single line.
Like
and
when
he pulled off the best performance in this entire fucking film to me.
When everyone starts laughing, like at the near the end,
and he's looking at everybody else, and he's
like,
just like, "What the fuck is so funny?
What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah, he's like, "I'm fucking blindsided on this shit too, Will Smith. I don't understand what the fuck they're laughing at either."
Oh, Will Smith, by the way, big fan. But there was another little thing, just real quick, because I've just paused on it. Hour 8 minutes and 57 seconds. He's like, when he hands her the necklace, and he's like, "What's this?" And he's like, "It's an orange." And he like takes a bite out of the orange. I thought that was it was really weird. But then, like, after watching the Godfather trilogy again, I can't remember who does it. I think Vito Corleone, he does it. Like, he just takes a bite out of an orange. He's just like munching on an orange. Like, I'm just like, what?
Some people do that. Some people just eat it as is.
But like, it's such
they just pull the peel out of their mouth.
But it's such an obscure thing to show on camera, I would say, because if you're going to show someone eating an orange, usually you're going to show them eating an orange like a regular person. I'm not to say that people who don't take bite out of oranges aren't regular people, but like the average person doesn't eat an orange that way. And the fact that they put that on screen, like, I wish I couldn't find much of shit in regards to like little Easter eggs for this movie, but I know that's one. I know that's like a little homage to crime, to, like, you know, Scorsese or Francis Ford Coppola. But yeah, I found a couple little things, but we'll get to that.
Well, then let's get right into that. Do you have final facts for us, sir?
I got a few. At the very end, the credits scene is the song that's playing was part of it's the title sequence for a movie called The Con Man that was made in like 1978 and then like remade again like in the 90s or something like that. That whole thing, let me see if I can find the part, but either way, when Nicky is meeting with, McKeown, and they're like looking down at Margot Robbie, and she's like in the bikini and everything like that, and he's just like starts talking about fucking her and everything like that, and, he's like, "Hey, you need to put some clothes on," and she's like, "Why?" He's like, "There are men here. There are Australians here. There's a reason that they were all sent down there." You know, like that whole racist bit.
Yeah.
That was Margot Robbie's idea, because she's Australian.
She is?
She's Australian. And she sent that to, she does that in a lot of the movies where she can have like a little thing that she can throw in as like a shout out to like everyone in Australia, because they're just like, "Oh, look at her! Oi!" And like,
I did not know she was Australian.
Yeah, she's Australian. I thought that was weird because as soon as I heard it, I was just like, isn't she Australian? But yeah. This is Will Smith's first R-rated movie since Bad Boys 2. And, this was also edited as it was shot. So like they would shoot, edit, shoot, edit, shoot, edit. I couldn't find anything about how long it took them. But, yeah, like that, I thought that was pretty crazy. And the last thing that I have, when Margot Robbie got the call that she should, that there was going to be auditions for this role, she was in Croatia. She packed a bag, got on a catamaran to the main island, or to the mainland, took a plane, waited in the airport for 6 hours, took a plane to New York, and then like got a ride, like whatever. Like it took her like almost like a full day to like get everything worked out so she could show up at the audition. And then Will Smith showed up like a half hour later. And he was just like, "Hey, sorry I'm late. I was coming from Queens." And she was just like, "Oh, well, I came from Croatia and I still managed to get here before you."
Oof.
And I was just like, "Get him, girl. Yeah, fuck you, Will."
Throw something in Will Smith's face, please.
But like, that was pretty much, that was the most interesting stuff. I found a bunch of little shit, but like, that was, I think the Margot Robbie story was probably like the coolest thing I found.
Okay. That's everything you got, sir?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Then let's go right into Rotten Tomatoes. So, out of 10, gentlemen, Over under 8.
Going under 4.20.
Nah, it's not that bad. It's going to be a 6.9. I'll still take the under. 6.69. Yes.
What's wrong with both of y'all? 4.20, 6.69. Seriously?
I'm not lucky, so I just that's my lucky number.
Anyway, we're at a 5.82.
Damn.
Ha! Still win. Closest without going over. And I don't want to end the show, remember?
Yeah. All right, and then for audience score, out of 5, over under 2.
Over 3.5.
I would say I feel like the audience might vibe with this one a little bit more. Not quite a 4, so maybe a 3.86.
Motherfucker.
All right, so we're at 3.33.
Ooh.
Very
So close,
guys.
So close.
That leads us right into our personal score. Kevin, I am so interested. What did you score this as?
7.5. Solid.
Really?
7.5.
That is really fair.
Yeah. It wasn't great,
Okay.
but it was a good movie. I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Jared?
Giving it a 5.
5?
I wanted to hate it more. It's okay. It's a decent movie. I laughed. Actually, I'll give it a 6 because there were some moments where I was just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, in the first 45 minutes, I was like literally saying what the fuck over and over again. And then I didn't say it again until the end of the movie when you find out that the dude's his dad. But yeah, I would say I'd give it a 6. Like a 6 even.
Okay. So personally, this started off as a 6.6 for me.
Mm-hmm.
But then it jumped up to 7.6 when Will Smith got shot. That was I
love
admit,
that.
So, well, here's the thing. Like as I said before, this movie started off strong, and then it just dropped off out of nowhere, and then
it picked up again.
It picked up right there because I was not anticipating that whatsoever.
I didn't think he was going to get shot. I was just like, the whole time. That's what I mean. Like, the next moment, I was like, what the fuck? Like, was when he's just like, oh, he didn't tell you that I was his father. Like, and it was just like, what the fuck? And the whole description of where to shoot and everything like that, that was cool. That was really fucking cool. And I also did like seeing Will Smith bleed out.
Yeah, no, that was perfect. That was so good.
Awesome.
I love
really good.
that.
And he honestly, I'm not saying that because I want to see Will Smith dead, but it was just like, he died really good.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like, it's like, I hope that he did a little bit of research on like what your body does when you get shot in the lung.
Mm-hmm. Because
like he did everything right. Like it didn't look like he took a breath, all the blood pooling out. Like that was a good death scene for Will Smith.
I'm wondering if I would have been happier if the credits were right there, though. I think it would have got an 8 out of me.
I did like the ending. I liked the ending.
Nah, it was alright.
He got nothing, and she got the watch. Margot Robbie, with it again.
Oh, that'd have been great. Just a dead Will Smith and her walking off with a watch.
Oh my god. I don't...
Credits. Beautiful. There's your movie.
I think
There's your saving grace right there.
I don't hate Will Smith.
Well, I guess he ain't conning shit now.
This must have been a consequence of his actions.
See, that was funny.
Anywho's babe.
All right.
Is it
Kevin,
time?
It's his moment.
It's time?
It's time to shine. It's time to shine. Marker.
Ready! Fuego, 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 fuego.
Caliente.
A minute.
Oh, I love that. I'm putting that shit in there.
Oh, hell yes.
All right. So we're going to start at 2:22. We're right bright and early in the movie when she goes to sit down with him at the table. And I was like, hey, you're not a serial killer or nothing. He's like, how many times does it take to get to cereal?
And like she said 5, and I was just like, actually, the answer is 4. It's actually 3. 3 confirmed kills will make you a serial killer. But that's just me and my horrible knowledge of true crime. But
okay.
I think that's falling under her knowledge of that.
Of what knowledge?
Her knowledge of what makes a serial killer.
This is true. But like, really, all you got to do is lie if you're a serial killer. I thought it would be great if he was a serial killer, but
fantastic.
Okay.
One of the things they never explain is why the fuck he's here
at the restaurant.
Yeah, he's having the goddamn meal.
Well, I mean, but like
he was just hungry.
Well, he called from 2 different phones to get the reservation, and one phone got it and the other phone didn't.
Yeah, because he said that he was a chef of a different restaurant or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I missed that part. Okay. Because then he comes back and he's like, oh, yeah, what's up, chef?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that suit is so fucking fresh.
So then we go all the way to 12:08. And that's when she's like trying to seduce him. And he's like, does it feel sexy on your face?
Oh, yeah. I do like that.
So next, we're going to run it up to 17:45. Mikey's favorite character. No. Jared's favorite character.
My favorite character.
Yes.
God, I love him.
He's like, hello, I'm right here. I'm right here. I totally hit that. He's fucking with me, right? So
no, he was a very good comic relief.
He was so needed.
No.
Look at all that product placement. Fucking bastards. I didn't even notice that before. Like, when they're walking through after she gets the picture taken, you see Pringles, you see instant noodles, like, all kinds of stupid shit. Anyway.
Mac computers.
So then we'll run it up to 22 seconds and 13 seconds when he's scrolling through his phone and they're having their morning meal.
Oh yeah. This is the moment that made me love him. He was just like, that's my kid. That's my dick.
Whoops.
Sorry about that.
And then it actually rolls. And I think that, like, that's her, like, those are her real reactions. Like, I think this is, I think he just kind of went with it. And cause that one, she looked like she was about to spit her drink out.
I would love that. I would absolutely love to find out that she actually saw a nice fat man dick pic. That'd have been great. That is legitimately my dick.
That is like, oh, sorry. Oh, did you ever see that thing of, this is really off topic and I'm sorry, but like Bill Hader, he's like in, he was in, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. He was, the stepbrother. Like while he was doing Saturday Night Live, he was doing something, I think it was with Taylor Swift, and he was just like, oh, hey, do you want to see a picture of my kids? And she was like, oh, yeah, for sure. And he like pulls out his phone and shows her, and she's like, oh my God. And she like turns to me, he's like, oh, those aren't my kids. That's my dick.
Jesus.
Yeah, so that's immediately what it made me think of. God, Margot Robbie's hot. Anyway, continue. Minute Marker Madness!
So then it ran right into the other scene that we already talked about you must throw a mean one. I'm really gonna miss sucking his dick. Yada yada. He's fucking hilarious. He did a great job. Loved him. Then the next one was actually Jared's favorite scene, which was 34 minutes through the 48 minutes. The entire gambling scene, the one-on-one
so
betting. The way it was set up, just the whole concept of that, I just thought it worked out awesome. And then when she finds him on the field, you're just like, oh shit. And then when they start explaining how they like went over the number 55 and trying to make him see it all the time and things like that, that was just fucking awesome. And I loved that.
It's so good. Like, I actually was writing notes because the way I do it now is I'll watch the movie and I'll do like my own like minute marker thing just to like see if there are things that like I can research about certain scenes, but I'll also like take little notes too. And like as soon as that scene started, I put at 35 minutes. I was like, Will, hubris, your favorite thing to do as an actor. You love being the guy who's just so good that he can't fucking fail. And then at 37 minutes, I was like, fuck yes, this is the dumbest movie I've ever fucking seen in my entire life. And then at 45 minutes, I was like, I was wrong. And then at 54 minutes, I was just like, I only wrote one thing. I was like, awesome. Awesome. So like that whole scene, like that scene made the movie for me. and then he just threw it all the fuck away.
It definitely threw a nice fat turnaround. I loved that.
So good. So good. Anyway. Kevin, continue, please.
All right, so then it was at 48 minutes and 20 seconds. And he was like, "You did great." I was like, "Oh, damn, this nigga cold.
He's gonna kill her."
He's cold. This nigga is cold.
So stupid.
What did he do? He gave her 80 grand and called it.
Yeah.
80
It's about
grand.
80 grand. Bye.
Yo, he got $2 million.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Here's
he has to
80
split it up amongst 30 people.
Well, yeah, but like he was only supposed to split up the 1 million.
That's a good point.
Like he talks
Damn,
about
he's
how
greedy as fuck.
yeah, he greedy as shit. $1 million, you could buy yourself a fucking boat. So good. But I do like how quick. I thought that this was gonna lead to her being like, I'm gonna get fucking revenge on this dude. I thought that was what was.
I thought too.
And I was just like, oh, she's gonna become the fucking con queen.
That's what I seriously thought. Like when they went to that second segment of the film, I was like, oh shit, she's gonna get him back so fucking hard.
This scene
But
was
then
really
it turns
hard.
into a shit show.
This scene was really hard for me because, like, first off, Margot Robbie's great. She's a great actress. And, like, her, like, in shock driving away, like, when she just, like, drops the money and it was just like, that's why she got into this shit. Like, it was like, there was an opportunity for this movie to really, like, get there. And they just it's an abortion. It's an abortion movie.
Kev, back to you.
Oh, thank you. Glad to have
Madness.
And it's at 1 hour, 1 minute, and 38 seconds. Jared also slowly touched on this scene as well. They're looking over the balcony, and he's like, "I'm talking about slapping balls, mate."
I do like him.
That shit was
But
funny.
I just don't get, like, my thing is, like, why was he being all, like, overprotective? You're a con man. Don't let your emotions show. Just be like, oh yeah, I'd fuck the fuck out of that. Agree with him. Stupid. Talk about slapping balls, man.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Really good.
Then the other, goddamn, a lot of my minute marker madness, Jared wants to fucking take over, dick shit. 107.
I didn't know.
Hour 7 and 46 seconds. Every time you speak, it smells like vagina. It's not a bad thing, believe me.
I'm sorry that I'm able to point out the only good shit in a shitty movie.
So, well, clearly you missed some
the
shit.
Tongue.
Every time you speak, I smell vagina.
This dude is the best.
It was a fucking hilarious scene.
Oh my god. Well, I'll ask you later. I'll find out because apparently this dude's a comedian. I want to see his stand up.
That would be funny.
Yeah, we'll have to check into that later.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Yo, when he winks at her, it's like, so good. And then Will Smith staring pensively from the back. So gross, so creepy.
Kev.
All right, and 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 7 seconds. It's when he's judging her about trying to go after that watch. He's like, "You're better than watches." But
this scene was actually really good. I was trying to get it for his watch. It's like, you still doing watches?
Yeah, that entire segment of her just trying to get a watch, like, that's another fall off point.
Yeah,
like, they made her such into a ditzy person again.
Yeah, they turned to she got like brought into this huge criminal empire, and then like goes back to just straight up pickpocketing. And actually, if there's one last thing I can bring up, like I know it's actually no, never mind. Let's finish Minute Marker Madness first. I have like 2 more things I don't have to do with the movie, but I have to do with the movie kind of. But anyway, go on, Kevin.
And then it would be 132, 50. With Nikki.
No, where he's choking on his own blood.
Yes.
Really
basically.
good fucking death scene.
I made a note. Mikey and Jared are probably laughing.
I laughed when he got shot because I did not see that coming. And
I definitely got surprised. I will say that.
That was really good. And but seriously, this scene is awesome. Not because Will Smith is dying, but because he died. Well, he went into shock the way that a person goes into shock. It was really good. It was awesome. Awesome. And you could tell how loose those zip ties are too. She can get her hands out of there if she wanted to.
Yeah.
Really good. Really good scene. Anyway.
Bitch! Sorry, I'm looking at the part where he just backhands
the shit out of her? Yeah, I love that. You want him to die? Oh shit, you didn't know. I'm sorry. Are you scared? He's not gonna die, maybe. Yeah.
He's not gonna die, maybe.
I only killed 3 people trying this 3 times, but that's okay. Lucky number 4, you know what they say.
Right? What the fuck, man?
It was really good.
So, that's
Never shot my son before, but we're good.
First time for everything.
Just a little duct tape fixed everything.
So that concludes my minute marker madness.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Jared, say your last 2 fucking things.
So I just looked up because I was just I once we got into this whole thing, once I got into the movie, I was just yo, is con man shit, pickpocketing shit real? Is this still a thing? I thought this was something that only happened in old England and shit like that. But apparently, according to some statistics I looked up, this has to do with last year. There were 400,000 pickpocketing incidents occurring a day.
God damn.
Good Lord.
A day! 33% of travel insurance claims are for lost or stolen items, which goes back to them stealing luggage and shit.
Oh, I don't know how I skipped that scene, that minute marker at the 15-minute when they were like bags over bags and other. Oh,
bags
that shit
over
was
bags.
Fucking tight. That shit
so
was
cool.
Fucking tight.
Yeah, that was clever as fuck.
Yeah.
And also the most highly targeted cities around the world for pickpocketing are Barcelona, Spain, Rome, Italy, Prague, Madrid, Spain, Paris, Florence, and Buenos Aires.
Oh man, that's where wifey was born.
Oh really? In Buenos Aires?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
She might be a pickpocket. Be careful. She might be hitting you for the long con.
Fuck.
Ooh,
and
that's
also,
a good. Oh man.
And also, if Kev, if you're interested in this kind of shit, there's a person you need to look up. His name is Victor Lustig. He is considered to be the most fantastic con artist that has ever existed. He sold the Eiffel Tower. Not once. Not twice. 3 times.
My God, I know who you're talking about.
There's a dollop on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I had to look it up because I was just he was a con man, right? Because I always get him confused with the work
Wasn't he
prison
also
thing.
A fake dentist or some shit like that?
He did a bunch of shit. He was a straight up con man. He created a stupid box that was supposed to print money, and you put you put some money in, and then you take a piece of money out, and it was you gotta wait 24 hours for it to work, and people would take it out in 18. And he'd be like, "Oh, you fucked it up. You broke it. I gotta sell you another one, another $500,000." He was awesome. Victor Lustig. He was, and after he died, his wife and kid would get they got all of this money. They got money just shipped to them. And that was sent to them, and it would be people would be like, "Hey, your husband Victor helped me out once, and I told him that once I wanted to pay him back, and he was just no, just pay it to my family after I die." And so after he died, his family kept getting fucking paid. It was awesome.
That's wild.
He died of pneumonia in prison.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, those are the last 2 things because I got into it and I was just yo, this is unbelievable bullshit. The fact that you could have a crime empire in the early 2000s, but.
I don't know. The ATM machine, I bought into that.
Oh, the skim machines are real.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But I don't think
phenomenal.
I don't see these people working with a bunch of people and having a whole you're not giving out benefits and shit.
No.
I don't think it's not feasible, is what I'm saying. It's not cost effective. But still, yeah. But that's
all
all
right,
I got.
guys. Everybody's good. Got the minute marker done.
Yeah.
Got the final facts out. Then we're off to Song of the Week.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I picked Make My Story by Lenny Code Fiction.
I can't listen to music
What do
in
you
those
guys think?
languages, man. I can't
It's
do
not.
it, man.
It's
Like the whole
Go
time,
ahead.
I'm
What?
just like the whole time I just like saw myself in like and I listened to these songs working out.
Okay.
And like I was just like the whole time I just imagined like myself animated like Japanese style on a hill with like cherry blossoms flying in the wind and you know like straight up like think of your rudimentary classic anime end credit scene. That's what I
Yeah.
thought. And when I found out this was from My Hero Academia, I was just like, God,
Yeah.
just another reason why I need to get into that fucking show. Cause like everyone I know is obsessed with it. I need to start watching it. But yeah, it was basically like it was good. You know, I got a pump out of it, but you know, I've heard the song before, especially since I don't know what they're saying really.
I sent the translation to you.
I just listened to the real one.
I did. Okay. What about you, Kev?
So, I didn't think it was that bad. It's not going on my playlist. I definitely thought that this would be a song I could see you running to. Like, that made sense to me. It had a good run
Yeah.
vibe to it.
Yeah.
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 Naruto run.
Definitely. No, definitely not to get swole. It's definitely for that long cardio.
Yeah. All right. Well,
right,
I chose Bones Exposed by Of Mice and Men.
I'll go ahead and say it. Loved it. Added it to my playlist.
Nice. Leave it! Bones Exposed! Anyway, Kevin, what do you think? God
Yes.
damn it!
the hunt continues. This is not the one.
Ah.
But this is opposite of Mikey's song. This was not a running song. This was a lifting song.
Oh, really? I run to
Yeah.
this song.
Really?
Yes,
You have
like
some angry ass steps.
Well, this is like no, this
Your
is like the
feet
song.
hurt
Like,
after
usually-
this.
Oh yeah, they should. But like I'll be like running and I'll have like my shuffle going and I could be like out of breath, like going uphill. Like I'll take a little break here, and then the shuffle will like put that song on. And as soon as I hear that, bah, 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 I'm just like, fuck, time to almost kill myself. And then I just start fucking sprinting.
I'm about to die because I got adrenaline. It keeps flowing, and here I go.
See, he gets it.
Yeah, you know what it's like.
Yeah.
Just gotta find
Okay.
the right one. That's all.
No.
All right, Kev.
Mine was good old Lil Wayne, A Millie.
A minute. My favorite part is when he says a milli.
Oh my god. The whole
I've-
fucking song.
I love this song. Like, this song, like, took me back, man. This song brought me, like... I haven't listened to the song all the way through in fucking years. And... goddamn. I miss those days, man.
Yeah.
it was definitely nostalgia fuel for sure, but I never could see myself working out to it. Like, it ended up in, like, I, like, listened to it while I was lifting. But, yeah, it was just, like, it was a good pacing thing. Like, it's good for arms, I would say.
Yeah, so for me, when I hear it, it's I know Mike here might remember when I had the subs in my trunk of the Lexus back then. That's how I hear this song, is with those two Memphis 12s just hitting.
Ooh, shit.
Nice. Yeah, I do. I definitely remember that.
Yeah.
I like this song though. Like,
I do. I fuck with this song. This is a
This is
classic.
already on my playlist. This is already one of my favorites. So, points for that. Because
Yeah.
what's a goon to a goblin, my friend? I don't know.
What's a goon to a goblin? We are not
Love
the
that
same. I am a Martian.
My name ain't big, but I keep that flame. Who that wanna do that, boy? You know that's you, that's why. I just
Oh,
like his
like
flow
like
on
one of my
it.
favorite
Like,
things to do is to like take Lil Wayne lines and say them like a distinguished individual. I'm the pussy monster.
What the fuck?
I eat the pussy up.
Oh Lord, that was a hilarious song, by the way. That was a
That song was
fucking
great.
classic.
All right, guys. You got a song for next week?
Are we doing a theme for this this next week too, or are we just going out of the playlist?
Just throw it out there.
Okay. I'm going to. Actually, I'm not going to go first this time. Someone else go.
I'll go first.
Okay.
So this is just one of my personal favorites. Heading back into metal for a bit.
Okay.
It's going to be by Korn, as you both have heard before.
Fuck yes.
The title of this song is "Bitch, We Got a Problem."
I love metal song titles.
Yeah. Getting right into it, boys.
All right.
Well
then,
I'm doing something. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do something very different. This is a weird one, and this one's called "Everybody Wants to Go to Heaven" by Glenn Yarbrough and the Limeliters.
I have no idea what to anticipate on
This is like, man, you're not gonna be ready for it, and you're both probably gonna hate it. But I'm throwing it out there.
Alright, fuck it.
Okay. What about you, Kev?
I am going to go with a song that I had suggested. I would bring up a recent song by this artist, and I have it on my playlist. And since I don't have anything else, this is what I will contribute. Missy Elliott, "Cool Off." It is
Who?
recent. It is newer.
Wait, who?
Okay.
Missy
Missy
Elliott.
Elliott.
Missy Elliott. Okay, I thought that's what you said. I thought you said Mr. Elliott, and I'm just like, who the fuck is this guy? How dare you
it's not
stand where
Missy
you stood?
Elliott.
This
Mr.
is her
Elliott.
cover man.
We are part of the cover band, Mr. Elliott.
Side note, I surprisingly somehow finished that beverage 5 minutes ago. I feel embarrassed.
So proud
Good
of you.
job.
So
Yeah.
Good
fucking
job.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah, I've just been
second
drinking
one.
I've just been drinking straight from the bottle for a while, so.
Yeah, I'm definitely not
What?
going to have another drink tonight or I'm going to get cussed out.
Wow.
Woo!
All right. So that leads us into next week's film, guys.
This is you, right?
Yeah, this is me.
Ooh. What you got for us, Mikey?
I'm not touching horror or blood this week.
What?
What the fuck?
I know.
Don't worry.
I know.
Don't worry, I'll bring it next week, you fuckers.
I'm going to bring
Oh,
it
don't worry,
back,
I'll bring it on the next
pussies.
Tired of all these feelings.
All
Good
right.
Lord. So I'm actually going to take a cue from Jared on this one. I'm actually going to touch a musical this time.
Oh, really?
But this is
wait, I took
this
a
is
cue from
actually-
you. You did the first musical.
Oh yeah, you're right. So I guess I'm taking a cue back for myself.
Right.
Anyway, this time we are going to be watching The Producers.
Oh my god! Oh my god, yes! Wait, which one? Which one?
The newer one.
The Rick Moranis and
Yes.
With Will Ferrell?
Yes.
Yes! 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 Oh my god.
That's the version we're going to watch.
Gonna be a producer.
I'm thinking Kevin might like this one.
Kevin's
Not
gonna like it.
100%, but I think he will like it a bit.
Kevin's gonna like it. Because, like, now that we know that Kevin has an appreciation for musicals because of his liking of Hamilton, speaking of which, have you seen it yet, Michael?
Nope.
Watch Hamilton!
But there's so many other good things to watch.
This is great to watch.
I'm sure it is. Anyway, the best part of this entire podcast. If you guys don't know who we are Kev's Never Seen It. You can email us, you can Instagram us, you can Twitter us, you can Facebook us, you can Patreon us. We have our own website, kevsneverseenit.com. You can Google us. We are not hard to find, guys.
I'm thinking about...
We love hearing from you. We love your suggestions. We love your input.
I'm about to make some
We
shirts,
have it Reddit
guys.
apparently as well.
We do have a Reddit.
But, yeah, apparently. Check that out as well. But please don't be shy. Just come on.
Talk to us.
Just little talky. Mostly to Jared.
Mostly to me, yeah, because I'll talk back, and I won't be me.
I guarantee you I will be mean.
Yes, so talk to me, Jared.
Fill my cup.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
Thanks for joining us on another great episode, guys. This has been fun. It's always interesting to see Kevin's perspective on what he considers to be good.
Yeah, I wish he'd focus more on better movies.
Another special edition of Kev Has Seen It.
Kev's seen it.
Welcome. You're welcome, bitches.
No, thank you.
My name is Mikey.
This is Kevin.
This is Jared.
Thanks once again, and Kev will be picking not anytime soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.